the 27% tariff on India. That's because others have been taxed a lot more. Our major competitors in textile and apparel, which would be Bangladesh, Vietnam, and countries like Sri Lanka. So let's go across to, I think, Vinny. Vinny is now standing by to give us a better perspective on whether Indian textile makers actually stand to gain. Vinny.
So absolutely, when you look at it in terms of a tariff that's charged on India, 27%, it seems like a lot. But versus the other countries that we're seeing, whether our main competitors, Bangladesh, China, even Turkey, Japan, Taiwan, the percent that is charged to them is much higher. So yes, versus the other countries, we are charged much less. And that turns out to be a bit of a benefit for all these companies and exporters in India. Now, we had a note that came in from Prabhudas Lilladher this morning as well. They said this tariff will actually give an edge and an opening for India in terms of an opportunity in the US market because other countries would become much more expensive. Currently, in terms of textile exports as well, the shipments that are made to the US is totaling to around $2.8 billion in FY24. And the share of US apparel imports for India as an import country is very less. India is just 6%. When you look at China, 20+%. Vietnam around 20% as well, and Bangladesh is around 9%. So yes, our share in the apparels is also very less in the US market. So not much of an impact that comes in for us, but it becomes an opportunity because then they would want to increase the share. The 6% could further increase as an opportunity versus China, Vietnam, and Bangladesh. Now, other than that, what Prabhudas Lilladher is highlighting is that Indian exporters, a relief tariff advantage would come in, enhancing the competitiveness by around 10 to 20 percentage points for the Indian players in the industry. Arvind Limited, when we spoke to them earlier as well, they said that they expect these new trade agreements that are going on in the market in US and UK to be a bit of a benefit. Bilateral trade agreements will come in. That is more exciting for Indian textile industry, as well as the Indian textile industry will now look at a more holistic approach, especially for the Western market. So positive cues that are coming in for the textile front, despite this 27% tariff.
Got it, Vinny. Thank you very much for that. Let's take